Fantastic game. That's Torsten Ryle again from Natural Motion Games. So with all this performance, would we sacrifice battery life? And of course, the answer is no. So we have up to 40 hours of music playback with the new Touch. And we've actually increased the video playback. We now have up to 8 hours of video playback. So the Apple A5 chip, taking the performance to the next level for iPod Touch. So the camera. iPod Touch customers love to shoot video and take pictures with their cameras. But we're going to make a significant upgrade to the camera system, the iPod Touch. For the first time, we're building an iSight camera into the Touch. It's a 5-megapixel iSight camera. And as you can see from the features, it is every bit the latest technology for sensors and lenses. And for the first time, building autofocus and flash into the iPod Touch. And just like the iPhone 5, we're using a sapphire crystal lens cover to keep your pictures looking clear and sharp. And the pictures we take with this iPod Touch are very clear and sharp. I want to give you an example. These are actually shot with an iPod Touch. So see just the level of detail. Amazing skin tones, and the colors just pop. Look how beautiful the sky looks. And significantly improved auto exposure for darkness and better outdoor as well as inside in low light. And we've given it the really easy to use panorama feature, which allows you to take just breathtaking panoramas really easily just by sweeping your iPod Touch. And for the first time, you can download iPhoto from the App Store and do the photo editing right there on the iPod Touch. And as Scott showed you, there's never been an easier way to share pictures than with shared photo streams. So with all this capability, the iSight camera alone rivals point-and-shoot cameras, but the ability to edit on the device, share on the device, panorama, we think takes things even further. But there's still more. You may have noticed on the back of the iPod Touch, in the bottom corner, there's a little circle. The circle is actually a hidden button. That's part of a feature we call the iPod Touch Loop. And if you push that little button with your finger, it pops out. You can attach the loop. And just like that, you've added a really handy and convenient wrist strap to your iPod Touch. For that added security when you're taking pictures or just walking around town, the iPod Touch Loop. And that's included. And that's included with the new iPod Touch. So in addition to making the still pictures better, we make the HD video recording better as well. It's now 1080p with video image stabilization and face detection. And just like iPhoto, you can download iMovie from the App Store and do your video editing right there on the device. We've improved the front camera as well, FaceTime HD camera, so better FaceTiming, as well as even recording 720p HD video there. And with the better camera, you can take better self-portraits, better profile pictures. So that's the amazing new camera technology of the new iPod Touch. So we've improved the wireless capabilities as well. We've upgraded Bluetooth to 4.0 with low energy capabilities. We have support for 802.11, A, B, G, and dual band N. And we have support now for up to 150 megabits per second max bandwidth. And with the A5 combined with Wi-Fi means we bring AirPlay mirroring for the first time to the iPod Touch, which means you can take your gaming experience from your device to the big screen through Apple TV for the first time with iPod Touch. So improvements to the wireless across the board. And as you probably guessed, this is all powered by iOS 6, the most advanced operating system in the world, with over 200 new features of iOS 6. And for the first time, we're supporting Siri on the new iPod Touch. So the iPod Touch is better now in every way. The 4-inch Retina display, A5 chip, iSight camera and loop, 1080p video recording, better wireless, the Lightning connector, Siri, and iOS 6. But it's still even better than that, because for the first time, iPod Touch now comes in colors. With 5 really beautiful choices, and each one of them comes with its own loop, color coordinated. So that's the new iPod Touch, the heart of our music lineup for the holiday, along with the 7th generation iPod Nano. And we're going to update the colors of the iPod Shuffle to match the 7 new colors of the iPod Nano. So this is our iPod lineup for the holiday. But I want to turn our attention to just something else that's really important to music, and that's speakers. Apple, I don't think a lot of people realize, is one of the biggest providers, if not the biggest providers, of speakers in the entire world. Think about it. Sound is so important to our product, we integrate sound and speakers into just about everything we sell. We have speakers in our MacBooks, our iMacs, our iPhones, our iPads, our iPod Touch, all come with speakers. But we also include speakers in these things, headphones. And to date, we've shipped well over 600 million sets of headphones. So if you're doing the math, that means over 1.2 billion little speakers. And doing a great headphone is hard, because ears are really, really challenging. Everybody's ears are different, but you got to make one size fit all. So that's why we've spent 3 years in designing an entirely new headphone, and we call them EarPods. And from the moment you see them, you'll see that not only are they beautiful, they look unlike any headphone you've ever seen before. And we've even made the controls bigger and easier to use. But we made a video to even give you a better idea as to what it took to create a breakthrough in both comfort and audio quality that the EarPods represent. So I'd love to run the video.
The human ear is so unique. No two are alike. Making one headphone to fit everybody's ears would be like trying to make one pair of shoes to fit everybody's feet. I mean, it's impossible. But that's exactly what we've tried to do with the new EarPods. Everything about their design is focused on delivering incredible sound and comfort. As part of an exhaustive research and development effort, we three-dimensionally scanned hundreds of ears and looked for a commonality. From that, we were able to determine a common volume. This was our starting point for developing a form to fit a broad range of ears. The shape of the EarPod is actually defined by the geometry of your ear. They rest comfortably in your ears, but they don't create a seal the way in-ear headphones do. EarPods are designed to intentionally direct sound right into the ear canal. To optimize the acoustics, we've built in a series of ports, each with its own unique purpose. A port in the back tunes mid-range frequencies and provides a consistent listening experience from one person to the next. To provide rich, powerful bass, we've built ports into the stem that actually work in sympathy with the speaker. By letting air flow in and out of the acoustic chamber, they relieve pressure and allow the speaker to move more freely, producing greater low-frequency sound. Sound is so important to the way that you experience an Apple product. So we wanted to make a headphone that was absolutely the very best it could be.
So the new EarPods, I think music lovers are really going to love these. And of course, what we want to do is make these available as soon as possible. So we're going to start shipping these as a standalone accessory, so people can start upgrading their music listening experience right away. These will be available starting today. But you might have guessed that we want to include these with a couple of our other products as well. So we'll be including EarPods with the new 5th generation iPod Touch. We'll be including them with the new 7th generation iPod Nano, and of course, with the new iPhone 5. All include the new ear pods. So, let's review what we did today and go over a lineup for the fall for the holidays. So we have the iPod Shuffle, still 2 gigabytes, starting at only $49, but with 7 new colors. The iPod Nano we're making available in one high-capacity 16 gigabyte model for $149. Again, 7 beautiful colors. We're going to keep the 4th generation iPod Touch in the lineup, but we're going to double its memory, now have 16 gigabytes and iOS 6 with over 200 new features at $199. And you can double your memory from there to 32 gigabytes for $50 more to $249. And the new iPod Touch with its 6mm design, A5 chip, 4-inch Retina display, iSight camera, 5 colors, earpods, and more for only $50 more than that. So 32 gigabytes for $299. And we're going to make the new Nano and the new Touch available next month in October. And that is our lineup for the fall. We hope you love it as much as we love it, because it's the best iPods we've ever done. And we do have one more color for each of these as well. There are red ones. And these are our product red models that we make available in our Apple retail and our Apple online store. And we give a portion of the profits of these products to fight AIDS in Africa. And to date, Apple has contributed over $50 million to this important cause. So hopefully you'll buy one of these as well. So that's our iPod lineup. I'd like to turn the show back over to Tim.